EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Carolina Panthers. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. And he's brought it down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set, check, pink, black 40, hut.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. 22 needle. Green jack. White, white. Set.
Throwing is Young. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Third and 11.
Come on, set. Drill green, 10 black. Needle blue. Smash red. Hut, hut.
Here's Young to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and
9. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? 70 line.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Inside the 20. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground. It's a big one for Tennessee. 37 yards.
37 yards. 1st down,
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Craft all 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set. Ready, ready.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Set.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow, line. Ready?
They'll go again with Hubbard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here we go. 52 blue. Ready?
Here's a first carry for the forward Georgia Bulldog, Trevor Etienne. He'll take this down to the 23. Smile Munden is there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Cut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Hey, check mega. Fury, yellow. Ready.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready. Blue check. Hut.
Trying the left side. Here's Hubbard. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover. They retain possession.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
one incomplete. Covering outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That one is good. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Warriors 17. Let's go.
They send Ridley in motion. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. They go for the RPO and not connect. And it'll bring up second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Pollard. He's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. First down for Tennessee.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On the ready.
We are through one. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They're down and 3.
Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Ready?
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Ready. Blue striker. There. Hut.
To throw. throw, Young. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. Throw, left side, taken in by Iomatic.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
In motion, Okonkwo. Shotgun snap for Ward. His pass caught. It's Okonkwo. And they will finally run him down. It's a big one for Tennessee. 39 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Now it's Ward. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On 3rd down, here's Pollard. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This will be from 42 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Titans go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready. Drill green. Yellow, 43. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. A dive and a pass. Incredible. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
On the double.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Red, cycle. Here we go. Here. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point is good. Panthers will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Come on. Set. Go.
Off play action, it's Ward. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
Cam Ward sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
70. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70.
Here's Ward. Flush to his right. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. 18 yards on the pickup there and a 1st down.
18 on the play. 1st down, Tennessee.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, 18. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready? Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 bicep.
To the air again. Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Third down, they need 5.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Throwing again is Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down.
Got it. Ready? Drop 60. Drop 60. Here we go. Set.
They are going for it. It's Ward. That's taken in.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. They send Ridley in motion. Pistol give to Pollard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
2nd and 11.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
In motion, Okonkwo.
Let's go.
Back to throw is Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Look at play action with Young. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Down. Black 40. White. White. Set. Cut.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
They'll go for it with Hubbard. He's got a first down inside the 45. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first down, it's Ward. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Titans go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Smith red. Set. Ready. Set.
Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Steal. Check. Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Now ETN. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 32-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Ready, break.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Switch, yellow, let's go. 52 blue, yellow, Lonnie. Ready, ready.
Here's ETN.
ETN, the ball carrier. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Titans' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5.
Ready, red, cycle. 45, white, ready.
On play action, Young. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Ready. 33, yellow.
Now Young. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Track. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Cowboy.
Again, it's Pollard. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Titan first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 34, here's second and 4.
Come on. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
It's third and 4.
Second Pirate. Ready.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Give him 14 on that one. First down for Tennessee.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set.
They'll give it to Harris again. And he's in! Touchdown Titans. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Titans move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Ready up. Cut, cut.
A run with Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready. Hut, hut.
The carry here for ETN. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Watch out now. 33. Yellow. Ready.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready, ready. Fight 6, black 40. Steel, black. Black ultra. Set.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. They'll go up here, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Panthers. First down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
First down.
22 needle.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Hubbard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now, you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Striker, 3-3.
A 2nd down throw for Young. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass up, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Okay, right?
Third, they need 8.
Set. 43 rail. Ready?
Back to throw, Young. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Black shot. Smash, red. Rail, yellow. Set.
They'll go. Young. He's got it at the 3. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
It's now
Drill,
third
52.
and goal.
10 cycles. Blue striker. Check.
From the gun, it's Young. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on fourth and goal. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Ward, out quickly, it's Ridley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, second and a yard.
Red. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
First and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. Don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
Ready! Ready!
Looks like get this one complete, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Panthers' 49-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set.
On the zone read, here's Harris. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wolf. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. In motion, Okonkwo. Here we go on 4th with Ward. He's got his tight end, that's Okonkwo. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ready. Red. Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Blaster. 6. Ready?
On 1st down is Young. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Drill green. Hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Gray. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
Come on. Hey! Hawk 70. Hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Let's go now.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.